Good day, everyone! In this session, we will be learning about responsible leadership and followership. Specifically, by the end of this session, you should be able to define the characteristics of good leader, discuss the characteristics of a good follower, explain what responsible leadership and followership is. Throughout time, we saw how our nation grew with the involvement of one to uplift many. We evolved and adapt as one species. Our knowledge, our will, and our ability to share through communication lead us to this dominance and technological advancement. And according to Article 2, Section 13 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution, sees the role of the youth, their involvement, and their voice. Our voice has power to ignite hope. Our actions can lead to a great foundation. Sa mga nabanggit, masasabi natin na ang kahalagahan ng pagkakaisa at pagtutulungan ay napakahalaga. However, a person is born to lead if he can spark change and inspire people to act. Some of us are good followers, are good with other people, and will be in sense. However, not all of us is born solely to lead, nor just to follow. And as a teacher, it is important for us to have both characteristics in becoming a responsible leader. It is important to be worthy of your voice. A word can launch 1,000 ships. A responsible leader, a characteristics one has to possess, is to be selfless. A responsible leader does not speak only for himself, but speaks for the good of many. It's always a hard responsibility because a leader must always think about the good of many before himself. And lastly, he does not need a body for his own self-interest, but he always with his companions towards with their common goods. A responsible follower, on the other hand, has to be willing on the same path as the follower. A leader and a follower always agree with aiming for a common goal or an objective. A responsible follower always abides with the objectives. He must be united with the same vision and must work in unison to make the goal be realized. Ang mga katangian na ito ay kailangan at nararapat na masunod lamang, like the quotation says. Ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Yes, to follow is a difficult task because we all have the capacity to lead and to be a leader. To make the vision realized, a leader should be able to influence. A position does not make a leader, but a leader makes a position. A good leader must be able to touch the follower. The leader influences the character, development, and the behavior of the follower. With the influence of the leader, the followers unite and aim for the common goals. Leadership and followership is a cycle. Yes, it's a cycle. A good leadership directly correlates with a good followership. And as an educator, we should be flexible. And as much as you know how to lead, you should always be capable of obeying or submitting. Paano nga ba tayo magiging flexible bilang leader? At masunurin na estudyante man o guro? Having that appropriate behavior of a leader and as followers requires practice. Social interactions give us opportunities to lead and follow. Experience teaches us acceptance that we have weaknesses and strengths. The responsible leadership and followership make us stronger and bridges the gap on what we are incapable of doing. It teaches us to acknowledge. And it teaches us to appreciate that we have strengths, talents, and contribution. As a flexible youth and responsible leader. And a follower, you should know when it's the right time to speak, and you should know when it's the right time to listen. So you see, good leaders see themselves as a good followers and always loaded with courage. The best leaders are the best followers. Thank you for listening.